welcome back to Scene Invaders. This is episode 485. I am Brad from Canada, and that's Coach Dave.
Hello.
And that's Carly.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Good. Now that we've figured out the mic situation.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Mm.
I believe it was problems on everybody's end except for Dave.
Yeah.
So me and you, Carly. Because I had to restart my computer. You did a few times. Your lovely husband came in, figured it all out. And as I was saying, hey, everybody, just don't restart your computer ever. Because I'm still clicking. I'm still clicking on these malware things from 1998. Mm-hmm. So, don't even do it. But, I mean, as I said, your husband came in, so he's like a real hero.
And a real human being. Wait, that was backwards. He's a real human being and a real hero.
Segue.
We're trying. I don't know, man. We're reaching.
It's from a song.
I was going to say
it's from somebody I almost picked for one of my anti-heroes.
Yes, we got to bring in the beginning to Drive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
The song real.
Well, technically, it's not in the beginning of the movie, but it's in the movie. It's the
Bette Midler song.
No,
I Need a Hero.
No, it's okay. We'll talk about it when we get there.
I
don't know.
We'll send you a copy.
Yeah, send me something, man.
We'll send you a copy.
Have you seen Drive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a song from that.
I had the volume off and I was just watching.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast.
Kind of missed the best part.
You did. The music is great.
Okay.
That's actually I cut out the music to Transformers the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why I put you. I put too many U's in movie.
Movie. All right. Well, if you guys have hung around this long, we're talking about anti-heroes. Carly came up with a great idea. Hey, what's your favorite anti-hero? And what's your favorite hero, or who is your hero? Now, she didn't lay that out for the Twitter people because it had been there forever, but
too much.
way too much. But that doesn't mean they didn't show up for the anti-hero because, my God. Okay, here's a question before we start. What do you guys consider is an anti-hero? Not who, what? What criteria fits and words? What criteria fits an anti-hero? I tried to say a anti-hero. But,
I think it's somebody or something that fights for the right thing despite the rules or limitations of society norms.
Are you reading that?
No,
I wrote something that I can read, though.
I want to hear it.
Well, I would say, as I wrote, it's a central protagonist who lacks traditional heroic qualities such as nobility, courage, and moral righteousness, yet drives the story forward, and they often rely on questionable methods, have dark pasts, or operate in moral gray areas, blurring the line between traditional heroes and villains.
Man, those are both really good. I don't know what an anti-hero is. I just kind of followed along. You'll probably be able to see that from my picks. But let's talk about the Twitter people's picks. And Carly has, as always, scoured the internet, the whole internet. She finished it today.
That's right.
And found out some of the greatest anti-hero from our lovely invaders. So, shall we go?
We shall. Yeah. All right. Jane Arkey, who says, I guess the bride from Kill Bill. I thought of her. I think she's kind of like, she's a little bit, I feel like she's kind of like anti-villain, though, instead of anti-hero. Because she's a murderer. Yes. I mean,
Right.
But we still sympathize with her, so.
We do. I mean, like.
And she's still the protagonist, technically.
You could argue that it's for the greater good that she's killing all these other killers, but it's ultimately to serve herself.
Just to remove other killers, that seems to be the most noble thing that she's doing because all she wants to do, it's just revenge, right?
Yeah, it's just revenge.
I'm not saying she's not.
No, I think that's one of the reasons why I did not pick her, that's all. But yes, I can totally see why somebody else would.
And it's Uma Thurman, so we all sympathize with her.
That's right.
Yes. We sympathize with a highly attractive, Hollywood-connected actress.
That's right.
Well, I feel sympathy for because you saw that first, like the black and white part. They beat the shit out of her for a while.
Oh yeah. Well, and then
she
Buck
was,
likes to fuck.
she was,
Then she had to
then
wiggle her big toe.
oh my god, man! She went through undue horrors while she was in that coma. I'm assuming.
I'm
Yeah.
sure
Yeah. So I sympathize.
that
Yes.
didn't look like a new jar that was being used.
Hmm.
Oh god.
All right, Die Hard with Viagra. He says, honestly, Frank Castle would be up there. I haven't watched Daredevil or John Bernthal's Punisher with any consistency, but I remember an episode from some time ago where he's talking to Daredevil on a rooftop. I remember this one too.
Heck
There
yeah.
was a line that hit pretty hard. You know, you're one bad day away from being me. I think he had a point.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's when he had Daredevil tied up and he like
Mhm.
taped a gun in his hand and he's like, hey, the only way to stop me from killing this guy is for you to kill me. That's deep. That was cool. That was a great episode. I think that's pulled right from the comic as well.
Oh, I'm not familiar with. Well, okay. I say that I'm not familiar with the comic. I'm not familiar with Daredevil, but I have read some of the Marvel Max. Is that the series
Yeah.
for? Yeah, I've
For
read
the
some of that.
Punisher, yeah.
Mhm,
That was great.
which is good.
Yeah, I gotta read that again.
All right. Z Hoban 20. He says Aaron Yeager or Yeager. I guess it's from Attack on Titan. That I looked it up earlier. I'm not
Okay.
familiar with it, but that's a
I-
creepy show.
God,
yeah.
that is the creepiest show.
Like big giants just walking around eating people and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen the show enough to say that if it's a hero or an anti-hero, but if you were, from what I'm assuming, you join this like group of soldiers that have like swords and cool jetpacks and grappling guns, and you're killing things that are trying to kill you, these mindless, they look like big toddlers just chewing on things.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think you're just a hero.
All right. Jay Can, he says William Money from Unforgiven. We have Leon from The Professional,
Yeah.
Rorschach from Watchmen,
Oh yeah.
Snake Plissken from Escape from New York.
Which you heard that they are moving forward with a remake.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Wait,
but don't worry, it's with Zack Snyder. So
no. And I heard it was supposed to be written and directed by
Yeah.
him. Can he please not write anything? Please. I don't mind him
Oh.
directing. I think he's got a good visual style, but he is like not good with the writing part.
Lots of slow-mo.
Yeah, and can we maybe not do a lot of slow-mo? Maybe just tone it down a little bit, please. This
Well,
is just sad. That makes
was
me
there
so
any-
mad.
Was there any wheat in New York that they could slow-mo cut? Because that's what they did in a lot of his that
I'm
last
sure
movie he did.
he'll find something to slow-mo.
He will.
Whatever it is, he'll figure it out. It's your Marv from Sin City, Hit
Yes.
Girl from Kick-Ass,
Hmm.
Riddick from Pitch Black, and Hellboy. These are all pretty solid. I may have some of those on my list too. So good job.
No, that was really good.
Let's see here. Kermudge TV. He says John Rambo in First Blood was an anti-hero, not so in the sequels, and of
Correct.
course Mad Max Rockatansky, who was most anti in The Road Warrior.
Yes, he was.
I almost
I
almost put him on my list too.
read
Max.
the-
Mad Max.
the book First Blood like last year. Old John Rambo was not an anti-hero. He was just a criminal.
Yeah, no, it's they definitely made him more sympathetic in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great book.
He's just
So that's the reason why we don't want you here because you're a criminal. Is basically instead
no,
of
it's probably starts about the same way, but doesn't escalate the same way, does it?
Well, he started out as a vagrant, you
Mm.
know, and he was like removed for vagrancy, and then they took him to the jail, and then he escaped. And in the book, he just murdered a lot of police officers. Like there was no mistaking or anything like that. It wasn't like I threw a rock and the guy
There's
fell.
no, they
They
came
didn't
for-
draw- they
yeah,
didn't
they
draw
came for
first
me
blood?
first. Yeah.
They
No,
drew
there
first
was no-
blood.
Well, And he drew the rest of the blood in this freaking book. Because my God, old John Rambo was a savage man. And they're remaking that too.
Oh,
Yeah,
why?
so
Can they just stop,
Nope,
please?
never.
Well, you know what? Maybe they will stop if it doesn't make any money. If it
Doesn't matter. In 40 years, they will redo it again.
These motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers.
All right, Mike D. He says, "We are not the same. I'm an American, and you're a sick asshole." And I guess that's it's what's his name's character from Falling Down.
Yep.
Michael
What's his name?
Douglas.
Thank you, Michael Douglas.
Yeah. 10:31. I want breakfast.
Right? Yeah. It's like, well, no, it was like 10:33. I think it was like 3 minutes past. It's like, man, dude, like everything is going wrong today.
But I always loved that part in that movie because he couldn't get breakfast and he made the big stink about getting breakfast, pulled out a gun for it, and then looked at the burger and he says, "You know what? That looks better." Yeah, I love that movie.
All right, Josie Lewis 2019. She says, Omar, The Wire. Omar coming. Yeah, it was so cool. Jesse Custer in Preacher. Al Swearingen from Deadwood. Rip Wheeler from Yellowstone franchise. All of them are deeply flawed, but they all still try to do right by other people. The Overton window has shifted, so now what people call an anti-hero is just an evil asshole. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah,
there's been a lot
Well
of
said.
the yes. It's just no. I can do whatever I want. I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah,
No,
no,
You're just
that's just
an
evil.
asshole.
Yeah, or-
Asshole.
exactly. I love Al Swearingen. Oh.
And the funny thing is that last name, where like again, he has produced such a melodic version of the word cocksucker.
Oh yeah, well listen, the whole writing on that show was just just poetry, you know, but like dirty poetry.
Yeah, it's filthy
Smart.
opera coming out of his
Yes,
mouth.
it's great. It's great.
But his name is Swearinger, and all he ever does is swear.
And you really hate him at the beginning, but then you like
But then
slowly
you're like,
grow to
yeah.
love him. You're like, oh man, okay, maybe he's not such a son of a bitch. I mean, he is, but he's not like evil. He's not like the most terrible person.
Then he shows up in Game of Thrones, and you're like, "Oh, where have you been? I missed you
Wait, he was in Game of Thrones?
for like one episode."
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I totally forgot that.
He showed up and he cursed a lot. Then someone stabbed him in the eye.
Ah, okay.
No, I don't know if that's what true.
It could have been. Who knows?
I haven't seen any of these shows.
I mean, I've seen season 1 of The Wire, and I've
Mhm.
seen all of Deadwood, and the movie. The movie's great too.
Okay. I started watching Deadwood, but I don't know if I wasn't in the mood for it. Same with The Wire.
Yeah.
And
Well,
pretty
season
sure-
2 is kind of rough.
Yeah.
Season 2 is it kind of it changes things up a bit. It was very hard for me to I couldn't get into it, and then I just didn't pick it back up.
Yeah, because all 4 seasons are kind of different.
Yeah,
Like it's
like
almost
different
an
stories. And,
yeah, it's almost
but
an
the same
anthology
characters. Yeah.
rather than
Oh, okay.
like than a serial show.
All right. I will get to it eventually. Like I said, I get to anything and everything eventually.
I think I watched a couple episodes of Yellowstone, but yeah, everybody's so
I watched
unlikable on
anything
that show.
That's-
anything.
that is the tough thing of just like
Yeah,
it-
trying to
again,
get through it.
again, we're noble assholes. Well, you're still an asshole.
Mhm, yeah.
Sorry.
All right, the Kit Crash. He says, I have favorites that are higher on my list, but I want to name one that I think doesn't get talked about enough, and that is Michael Weston from Burn Notice. And yes, I love that show. That's a great show.
Damn it, never saw
Did you guys
it
ever
either.
watch it? Oh, it's got
No.
Bruce Campbell in it, and yeah, it's kind of like I mean, he's like I forget exactly what he does in the thing, but he's basically gotten burned. So now he has to kind of go not undercover, but anyways, it's a good show.
His
It's been
cover's been
blown.
burned, but now
Yes.
he has to work behind the shadows.
Yeah, and like
So
he
he
does
doesn't
like
get
little
CIA
odd
guy or
jobs
something,
here and
or-
there.
Yeah.
Well, like, and he helps people. He's I mean, yeah, I would say he's an anti-hero.
It's the A team.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
Oh,
good.
I'm in.
Yeah, it's really
Great
fun.
team.
Let's hear the Mad Chiclo. He says, Thanos, he's Lancelot reflected in a dark mirror, did it for love. Then we have Magneto, fought for his people. Londo Malari, Babylon 5, he was a patriot. Or I would assume that's a guy. I don't know. It sounds like a guy name. Phaethon, or Pathon, one of the two. Exo Squad, another fighting for his people. I'm sorry if I butchered that name.
Yeah, Magneto really rings true of like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Magneto, sure. Thanos? No.
I think he's more of like an anti-villain. Although I kind of feel like Magneto's a little bit more like that too, but I don't know. I wouldn't exactly call Magneto evil though.
Yeah, Magneto's someone that's been pushed too far. Thanos is someone who's thought too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I can fix it. Where Magneto's more reacting to the things around him.
That's
the
fair.
Abuse, yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, Iliad. He says, my favorite anti-hero is Walter White from Breaking Bad. You can't help but sympathize with him as he goes from trying to make money to help his family to running a drug kingdom.
So isn't my take on the show is that he starts out as an anti-hero.
Yeah, and then he becomes,
yeah,
especially when one particular thing happens, but I don't want to spoil anything. I wonder if we're thinking of the same. Is it one character? 100%. Is it a character?
Yeah.
That he lets something happen to?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, there's two times. There's two times.
Yeah.
I was going to say there's the plant, and then there's the
other person.
The loft.
Yeah. Oh God, that's so rough. I hated him. It's a well-written character, so
it really is. And originally they wanted to do it as a movie, and they said there's no way.
God, they didn't.
But then they
you can't do that progression.
No. And then they wanted like John Cusack and I think Nick Cage.
Yeah, they wanted Nick Cage, and he said, "No,
I don't do TV."
Good, because
ironically, Brad, segue for later. We'll pause that and save that.
I might have saw something that had Nick Cage in a TV show. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. All right, Ferocious Chihuahua. He says Gerard Butler in Law Abiding Citizen. That's a pretty fucked up movie.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Didn't he like kill somebody that was innocent too? Didn't he blow somebody up? I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I think there was definitely some
collateral damage.
Yeah.
But anti-heroes don't care because they're doing the right thing.
Yeah, but he blew somebody up.
Yeah, well,
I remembered like the spike gun and just like cringing at like the neurotoxin on the gun that would spike your hand.
Yeah, that's a tough watch.
Yeah.
All right, Scott Stringle. He says we have. Oh my God, I just had his name. Charles Bronson. Thank you. In Death Wish, I'm assuming, in one of the many Death Wish movies where he. Yeah, I always remember. And never mind. I'm not going to talk about that.
He's an anti-hero in plenty of stuff. The Dirty Dozen, in Magnificent Seven.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a good face for that. He's very I mean that as a compliment. But and then of course we have Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy. And yeah, I didn't watch the show, at least not while he was on it, but I've seen tons of YouTube shorts and shit, the funny stuff that he says. I'm like, yeah, that's my guy.
So I heard something, and now it's just going to be a kind of a worthless story. But like they were trying to cast Charles Bronson something where he like dies early, and like in the first couple of pages, and it's like a notable movie. That God, I'm trying to remember what I heard. It drives me nuts. But he turned it down. And it was actually one of those big roles of like, you know, like famous person dies in the first 15 minutes type of movie.
No kidding.
Yeah. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, look that up while I'm. Yeah.
Look it up. We got more.
That's right. Then the water cooler. He says the man with no name, who was in A Fistful of Dollars, also For a Few Dollars More, and then of course The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh, okay, I got it. Charles Bronson was considered for the role of Curly in the 1991 movie City Slickers, but turned it down because the character dies halfway through the movie.
Yeah, but he could have come back for the sequel as his brother.
As his twin.
He missed out on that. I don't know if he was still alive by then. I don't know when he died. It could have.
I mean, Jack Palance was so awesome. As
Oh,
Curly.
yeah. No.
Yeah,
I couldn't see.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine Charles Bronson shows up?
No.
Hello.
No, but
I'd watch it. I watched the sides of it, but sure.
But of course, Clint Eastwood playing the man with no name is a classic, and he did have a shameless self-promotion in his post. He also wanted to let everybody know that he posted a video, I think, talking about how great The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly still is. So you guys should check that out.
Yep. Yeah, follow the water.
Even my son likes that movie, and I think he watched it when he was like 9.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The Raggedy Man, he says Morbius. It's Morbin time.
Yeah.
And of course, also The Crow.
Who?
I was really surprised that he said Morbius. I was waiting for The Crow the entire time.
Well, him and I were going back and forth, and I was making fun and stuff. He's, well, you know me, you know what I'm going to say. And I'm like, come on, just say it. He said, Morbius. And I'm like, yes, I love Morbius. I do. I like Morbius.
Yeah, The Crow is great too.
Heck yeah, man. Eric Draven, the only Crow.
That's right.
Let's shout it from the rooftops. I don't care, man. Eric Draven, Brandon Lee, The Crow. I love you, Billy Sarsgaard, but man, that was a bad movie.
Oh man, yeah, no. They just should have. I don't know why they had them named, Eric and Shelley. All they had to do was just change their names. I mean, it still probably wouldn't have been that good, but
no, it's still
people would not have like actively hated it, though. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, I don't know. They may have given it a little bit more grace, even though it was still really pretty bad.
See, I don't think I think like people are looking too much into a lot of these things. Like some of these quote unquote remakes, you can really just remake the movie with talented people.
Yeah.
Like we're doing some stuff behind the scenes, but the one thing that like we put together kind of in our own chat, I'm like, this movie works. Like, I want to see this.
Yeah, the movie, the bones are there. If they do recast and reamp and maybe modernize certain things, you could do it. But don't, hey, we're remaking it. How? Well, we're going to completely change the entire story structure.
Well, that's the thing.
We're going to change what made people love about the movie. But don't worry, Eric and Shelley are still in it.
Right. We'll gut what make the character, but
Yeah, we'll make them a bunch of drug addicts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That was fun.
Let's bring in somebody that only like kids 16 to 17 know about.
Yeah.
And isn't an actress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
And don't worry, we'll put some purgatory in there for no good reason. And another dude with superpowers. Sure.
Why not?
Lame. All right, Fiend Funko. He says, my Mount Rushmore of superheroes are all anti-heroes, I think. And he has Blade, Wolverine, Deadpool, and Snake Eyes.
I don't know about Snake Eyes. Him and I talked about this. He gave me his reasons. And I'm like, the dude's a soldier. Like, not every soldier is an anti-hero just because he's cool and stuff.
But he doesn't talk. Oh, wait, he does.
Doesn't.
No, does Storm Shadow talk, but Snake Eyes doesn't?
Storm Shadow talks, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, I got that confused.
Yeah, no, Snake Eyes, he had his vocal cords, well, it depends which version. Like, blown up or hit by a ninja star or shot by a sniper rifle or, like, punched out. Or he had a vow of silence. Yes, I like Snake Eyes.
I couldn't tell. No, I'm
But
kidding.
he's a hero, damn it! So don't anti him for no.
It's your Johnny SRQ. We've got some more love for. I guess his nickname is Defends
That's the
from
character
Falling
name.
Down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas. I remembered his name now that you
There
guys
you go.
reminded me. Thank you. All right. One Redeemed Heart. He says James Buchanan Barnes, of course. Who is that? Bucky Barnes? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Winter Soldier.
Okay. All right. And because I didn't have a chance to look that up, but I was like, oh, that must be Bucky. Green Arrow is more a vigilante, but I'm counting him because I can. Thomas Wraith from the Dresden Files. That's a good one. It's a
What's
good
that?
show. The Dresden Files?
Yeah.
I think he's like a witch or something, or something
cool.
with the occult, but he's also like it's not John Constantine, it's not Constantine, but it's kind of like that ish.
Okay. Occultish kind of
It's
stuff.
been a very long time since I watched it, so
Cool.
I mean,
name.
with that name, yeah, he should be driving a souped-up Dodge car and
Yeah, should be the Wraith.
and
Charlie
murdering
Sheen.
people.
That's right, coming back for revenge.
Is the Wraith an anti-hero? We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Might be on my list.
All right, East Valley Guy. He says, I've loved Punisher since 8th grade, maybe 7th. Had the mail order subscription back in the day. Bought War Journal on occasion when I could get into town to the comic shop. I'm a small town country boy. I also bought his graphic novel when it dropped. Still have it too. What I love most about Frank is that he has a moral code that the outsider doesn't understand while being haunted by the extreme loss and the feeling of helplessness to the loss. His loss is similar to Batman's, but it changes you in a different way. I hope this makes sense. And yeah, it does.
Absolutely makes sense. Well said.
hmm I love it when they have little stories too.
Yeah.
Or
I never
Brad
bought-
gets into a full debate.
Well, come on.
You were
Snake
having a podcast within the podcast. What guy?
Oh no, I think I did forget to add that one. Oh no, that guy Sledge. I didn't add that to it.
Oh, it might
That
be
you
some-
had that huge. Okay, good. There we go.
It might,
Brad's got
it
you
might
taken
be
care of.
somewhere.
All right. Now I don't feel so bad.
Nah, I don't feel bad.
The Arctic Saint. He says Kane from the Matthew Stover, an assassin and killer, made the world bigger. Star in otherworldly entertainment. I don't know what that is.
That sounds very familiar.
I forgot to look it up. I ran out of time. I'm sorry. It was like Kane from Matthew Stover.
I will look
Mm.
that up because that sounds so familiar. I think. No, I'm thinking of.
Well,
Back
apparently he's an assassin and a killer.
The Acts of Cain is a critically acclaimed science fiction and book series by Matthew Woodring Stover.
Oh, okay.
The story blends dystopian Earth with it's a sci-fi series of books.
Okay. Cool.
Sci-fi. Okay, I'm going to read those. That sounds actually really cool.
The books are The Heroes Die, The Blade of Thistle, Cain Black Knife, and Cain's Law.
Cool.
Kane.
King Black Knife. That's better.
All right. Jeremiah Johnson. He says probably my favorite anti-hero of all time, and that is Spawn.
Heck yeah.
I had so many Spawn action
Mhm.
figures. My kids like completely broke them all. They're all
What,
missing
Spawn?
heads.
Or
Yes!
like the McFarlane.
Well, yeah, no, I mean the Spawn McFarlane figures. I have like, metal, what is it? Oh shit, I forgot what they were called. It was the robotic people. Never mind.
What
Nobody knows what I'm. Yes, that.
works? Yeah.
There you go. What works? Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
they were vampire hunters.
Yeah, those people. I had like, I had Ninja Spawn, Medieval Spawn,
Oh man.
fucking Redeemer, all that shit. My
have
kids broke
Violator?
them all. Actually, I did not have Violator. I don't think I had the bad guy. I had all the good guys. Well, good guys.
Yeah.
But yeah,
good
and of
guy.
course, like
Anti-hero.
15 million like Angela figures too.
I was about to say, how many
yeah.
Angelas did you have?
At least 3 or 4. But yeah.
Angela's badass.
Oh yeah. Wayne Hudson 77. He says Cobra Commander and or Baroness. Aren't they just
Yeah,
bad guys?
we had a conversation as well.
Yeah, really that they're just evil, aren't they? I don't know.
No, actually, after Wayne explained himself, I was
Oh.
like, I was down with Baroness because she's like she's a wealthy.
I was like, she's the accountant for Cobra.
No, she's not. She's
Not
a
the
wealthy-
accountant. I don't want to minimize her, but
You did.
it's,
You
but
just
it's
did.
basically like she's kind of, I don't know, the comptroller of Cobra Command Incorporated.
Like, no, she's like the dominatrix on there, her and Destro. But no, she was like royalty that became a mercenary.
Oh.
And Cobra Commander was a guy that got screwed over by the government, so decided to do like what is it, Amway scheme,
Oh.
and build Cobra so he could
What? Just
screw
told
over the government.
Herbalife? Like,
so he could
it was a pyramid scheme.
in the books. Larry Hama wrote that he did like an Amway kind of scam to build Cobra up so he could kind of overthrow the government. So that's kind of anti-hero.
Okay.
And then Snake Eyes
I
stopped.
like the idea that Cobra Commander is running Herbalife. Buy this powder.
He's selling Avon. He's the Avon lady.
Oh man, if you buy this water, if you buy the
Buy
license,
this makeup deal.
if you
your
buy the
foundation.
license to sell this thing, it's more than actually just buying the thing. So just come on, give me 10K.
Destro is selling knives from Cutco door to door.
Oh gosh. All right. Let's see. Out spiraling. He says Eric Draven from The Crow. We have
Yeah.
Han Solo from Star Wars and V from V for Vendetta.
I'm
Mr.
down with all
Evans?
those answers. Yeah, those are good ones.
I mean,
forgot about
Han Solo's kind of a reluctant anti, like,
Yeah.
you know,
At first.
and then he becomes,
Yeah.
but then
Yeah.
then he becomes almost full hero.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Like, you
And then they
can't
made
go
him a
full
general.
hero.
You never go full hero.
You never go full
you
hero.
never go full. Yeah,
Oh goodness. I know it scared me too.
I did. I
Um,
was not expecting that.
I didn't want to leave him out, but this
No.
is from Gene Frith. He says, well, we've got the Joker here. He's just chaos.
Yeah, isn't that what his thing is? He's an agent of chaos.
Yeah.
That was his big thing. And you got to be more.
I feel like you got to have a little bit more good in you.
Yeah. Yeah. Just because
Be a
you
little
screwed the
less-
mob over,
Yeah.
you also murdered and blew up a hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that being said, this was the best Joker ever.
Oh, yeah.
So good. I rewatched just the Joker parts in this. I don't even need Batman.
And I think that's it.
I believe that is it. Well, geez.
Yay.
Thanks,
Good
everybody.
job, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for playing. Really, all I can say, redefined what anti-hero is, but at least you gave me something to consider, and it gave me something to do at work as I debated like Snake Eyes and Cobra Commander, which is always one of my favorite things to do. So, Dave, what about
Yes.
you?
What about
What
me?
about you? You have anti-heroes, right?
I do.
All right, so let's see them.
Ooh.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, we went a little bit of period piece there.
Kind of.
For who are our favorite anti-heroes. Now, some of mine have been said, but we're going to start out with,
Oh,
of
yes.
course, the man with no name, but his name is, or he's listed as Blondie,
Oh, that's,
some-
yeah.
but he's the man with no name.
Yeah, stick with the man with no name. Don't call him Blondie. That's
No, it doesn't.
No.
Yeah, and it's such a he doesn't want to get involved, but he's involved. And all right, once he's involved, all right, well, we're going to do the right thing. Just kind of
And get paid for it.
yeah. I mean,
Gotta get paid for it.
Yeah. You got to live. You got to eat.
I mean,
bullets ain't cheap.
these
Right.
cigars cost a bit. I mean, but yeah. So moving on to number 2, it has been said, but
Oh,
yes, defense falling down.
Right on.
just the man that has been pushed to the brink, and it's always funny that like as current times people get squeezed more and more that we don't have more defense, because a lot of the things that he kind of fights about are that makes sense. Now
It does make sense.
he does go a little too far.
Very too far.
There is
little.
there's a little Thanos in there, but
Let's just say he goes too far.
yes. But some of the minor complaints, a lot of us are like, I want an egg
I agree.
McMuffin.
It's 3 minutes after. What the fuck?
Exactly. That's always one of the ones that I never understood, of just like, really, you're just microwaving everything anyway. Like,
Yeah, it's not even real food.
I mean, what you unplug the microwaves? Now we know that you're microwaving your coffee. That's what burn the heck out of the lady. Throw a McMuffin in there too. Just tell me to wait a little bit.
Just pour some of that hot coffee on the McMuffin.
Of course, my number one.
Ooh.
There you go.
The Elizabeth Salander from the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. And I don't care if you go Numi or Rooney, I'm in. Like, she's a complete badass that even though she breaks the law, most of the time she's breaking the law to do something good. Whether it's catching rapists or, like going after killers or stuff like that. Like, yes, is she breaking the law? Yeah, but for the right reason.
Yeah, it's just the law.
Yeah.
Those are just like guidelines anyways.
If you're hacking like an industrialist bank account who's like profiting off child labor, I'm all right with that.
I'm down with that. Yeah.
So those are my three, and then my next slide is the introduction to my greatest hero.
Ooh.
Yes, the heroes, the part that we left out. So
we wanted to put
anti-heroes and your favorite hero.
a twist on there of like, and this was a little more challenging, but it was like, okay, what did I consider an anti-hero, and then building off that, what becomes a hero? So my hero in film and TV,
Samwise Gamgee.
Oh, that is a good one.
Because anybody can, like, it's easy to try and be the guy when you're tasked with the challenge. It's the other thing to volunteer and keep going when you don't have to be there.
That's right.
Like, it's not my job. I'm just here. But ultimately, like, when you have to carry the hero, the quote unquote hero, then you become the hero.
Yeah. And he had to carry Frodo a lot because, God damn it, that fucking Hobbit wiped out a lot in those movies.
Come on, Mr. Frodo. Come on, Mr. Frodo.
Every cut back to like, okay, some action going on, there's some trees, all that stuff like that. They would cut back and they would be walking, and Frodo just ate shit every fucking time, wiping out.
Well, I mean, he's being actively corrupted by the ring.
But we also need to put in is the thing that what he got in the end, he could have gotten just by staying home, which was the love of the good woman. I don't remember her character's name.
Yeah.
But that was the ultimate reward, is he went to get on and have the family and live on the life, where Frodo just, I don't know, went off on the death ship.
On a boat or something?
Yeah. He went with the elves.
He was like, okay, have fun, Frodo.
Yeah.
So I always laugh because Sam pretty much helped save the world.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, now she has to go out with me.
That's right.
But when you watch the films, and this may not be in the book, I don't know if there is a Tolkien lore expert in this crowd. You can challenge me, but like, they kind of make it look like she liked him anyway in the movies.
Oh yeah,
kind of, yeah.
Where
but he just never had the confidence.
He was just too afraid. Yeah,
go up talk to her. The true scariest of scary things in Lord of the Women.
Lord of the Women.
little slip there.
Yeah, we're remaking.
Approaching a woman is the scariest thing in Lord of the Rings. Just
We-
ask old Samwise there.
Trying to address the Bechdel test in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, don't. Jesus, don't.
Yep,
That's a really good pick, man. That's a really
Mhm.
great pick.
good old Sean Austin.
He's cool. Not so much in what was it? Encino Man.
Oh yeah, no, he was a
Oh,
bitch
God,
in
he
that
was-
movie. He's such a
Dave, you're a
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah, he was
It
not
was.
good. He was
Ugh.
not good.
Shoosh.
That was good.
Shoosh.
All right,
It's
so
still one of my favorite gifts of all time is that one, and like I think it's the one from not Hot Fuzz. The gift from
Shaun of the Dead.
Encino Man where the guy just pops his head in the frame and just no. But then there's the one in what's the second? It's Hot Fuzz, where the guy's head comes in, the other guy's head, and then he leaves and then comes
Oh
back.
yeah.
yeah. It's a good one.
Sorry, that was for Rocky. I was doing the puppet show for Rocky.
Rocky's good. All right, so let's go with mine. Now I asked ChatGPT to say anti-hero stuff, and this is what it came up with. I have no idea why, but I was down with it. It's got me holding a sign said anti-hero and Superman consoling me for some reason. I'm down. Brad's anti-hero problem. I don't got a problem. I don't have a problem. I've said that many times. So I know there's so many popular anti-heroes, and good God, from the Punisher to Deadpool, Deathstroke, all I was trying to just think outside the box. And I'm so glad a lot of the Twitter people came up and gave a lot of my favorites.
Mhm.
So the one I have one honorable mention that just kind of came, well, to me because of Twitter, and that is Sledge. Be the Hammer. Now, this is a book series. It's, well, one book, but there's another one coming about just a badass with a sledgehammer. And yeah, he does horrible things for good reasons. And the writer is extremely talented. And this is called Sledge the Labyrinth. Absolutely check it out. I got the audiobook, and the voice talent is amazing. And I'm about an hour in, and I don't want to stop. I'm like, the next book is coming, I think this year. And I'm like, I don't want to listen to the whole freaking thing because I'm going to want more. This is a testosterone. It is just, you know, you always have that fantasy that like something bad is happening and you can stop it. This guy stops it
Hell yeah.
and does it in a very cool manner. And so, yeah, Be the Hammer. And I'm such a fan of these guys. So check out Sledge the Labyrinth. Buy it, like Audible it, whatever. But that is my honorable mention. Hell, it is awesome. So on to my number 3. That's my Sledge representation.
Yay.
Yeah. Awesome stuff. Now, my number 3 is the Hound from Game of Thrones.
All
This
right.
is brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
This is an arc that I don't think anybody was expecting. And considering he was such a despicable person, and he never stopped being a despicable person, he just had a goal in mind that aligned him with some kind of heroism. I mean, I knew that things were going to change when Sansa got kind of abducted,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and he just went and found her and then just murdered the shit out of those dudes, which was great to watch. But I mean, before this, he was just evil. He was completely evil. He was a henchman, and an awesome one at that. And like I said, just because his goal to murder his brother kind of aligned him on not the good guy's side, just maybe not the bad guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or, you know, everybody was bad, but he wasn't the worst. So I think that's what kind of made him an anti-hero, and like I said, he never stopped being despicable. He could do whatever he wanted, but being evil was not something he wanted to do. He was just good at it. So,
Well, I don't know. Was he really evil? Like, well, okay, maybe he was at the beginning because it's been a long time since I've watched it.
Maybe he did evil things. But he always just, like I said, he was a henchman.
Yeah.
And when he was off on his own, like whether he stopped at the house to get a free meal, I mean, he killed him and they left because he was, he's still a dick.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I will say that him and Bran Tarth's fight is one of the greatest fights ever filmed. I love it so much
because neither of them are wrong.
That's right.
Like to use wrestling, there is no heel and there is no face. They're like they are both in the right, and that rarely works unless it's a really good story on both sides.
Yeah, and it built up to just that story and just that climactic fight, which was so great. I will watch that every once in a while. I'll YouTube that and just check it out. But yeah, that's my number 3. Right.
It's a great one.
Thank you. My number 2, Dante from Devil May Cry. I can only find a lot of the current anime, which I do love, but I always loved him from the Devil May Cry video games. And this is a guy, I call him an anti-hero because he just murdered everything. And that was the plot of the game, murder. And maybe you have to find a book here and there. But I mean, you had Ebony and Ivory, the 2 guns that never ran out of bullets, which thank you so much, games, for that. And it just evolved. He was, I guess he was charming, but he was not a good guy. They made him a bit of a good guy in the recent Netflix anime, which I still love. But I mean, his MO is murder. So just because he looks cool, I say that kind of gives him the heroic aspect.
But I mean, like, isn't he usually just like murdering like evil things though? I don't know.
But I mean, it's perspective,
like
right?
Bad guys. I mean, I don't know. Yeah,
I mean,
that's true. Isn't he like half demon too, or something? I forgot.
Yeah,
his like brother is like Virgil, and I don't know.
Yeah, he's half demon.
Okay,
that's where he gets the powers. He didn't just find them.
Yeah, so I guess he's already like born that way.
He's born that way. Explains the hair. But yeah, my number 1, Vampire Hunter D. Now, this is a series of books, mangas, anime movies, 2 anime movies about Dracula's son. You don't find it, spoiler alert, everybody, sorry. You don't find out he's actually Dracula's offspring, half vampire, Dunpeel or whatever they want, until like the end of the first movie. Or if you read the books in the anime, which I did not. A couple of them, but that's all he is. He's a vampire hunter. Whether good, bad, or ugly, he'll kill them for money. Because, he's got to eat. Got to eat. And that hat looks expensive. You don't just make a hat like that.
Cloaks ain't cheap, man.
Hats ain't cheap. I discovered this when I was like 10 years old because I was taping a movie, yes, with a VCR, and I didn't know how to set the VCR so it actually taped the movie, then stopped. So I did the poor man's record. I just hit record, then went to bed. So I woke up, watched the movie, and at the end of it was this weird cartoon, very weird cartoon with girls with really big eyes and extremely short skirts and vampires. I'm like, okay, I'm in. So I watched the hell of this. I loved it. Later on, Their books came out. I read those, and then Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust came out. I watched that, and I'm still waiting for more properties, but I don't know if anything's going to happen. But this is a cold, very cold person who just murders. No real sense of like right or wrong. He's thousands of years old. So, I mean, at that point, how can you really have any kind of sense of justice once you've seen it all? You know?
Yeah, that's fair.
And now my hero, it's kind of timely, but now I have a Superman tattoo, and my favorite hero is not Superman. I like Superman, but my favorite hero of all time, and remains to this day, is He-Man. Prince Adam. I don't know his last name. I'm assuming it's Adam.
Adam
of
Adam
of Eternia.
Yeah. I debated this because, like I said, I got the Superman tattoo, but this was 3:30 every day for me. I would race home from school, 3:30. I would watch Prince Adam held aloft his mighty sword and say, "By the power of Grayskull," and I was in. And I'm pretty sure this and the lessons behind it gave me a slight sense of morality that I still have to today. I mean, I don't hurt animals or anything like that, and I will help an old woman across the street. They were such simple, basic stories, simple, basic animation, but my God, I was so enthralled with this. And like, it was one big toy commercial, so I had the toys too.
Oh yeah.
And I still have one of them that, come this Friday, I will be taking to the theater with me. I don't care.
I will say that I enjoyed, was it the guy who plays Adam in the new movie? They released today where he put on like the wig and was doing the Four Non-Blondes song.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like,
have fun with it.
What's up?
Yeah, they was having a little fun with it, and it turned into a Masters of the Universe dance party.
Sweet.
Where they kind of went back, the girls were dancing, and then there's Fisto and the neck dude and
Mecha have some respect.
I still have my my Tila figure, or as I like to affectionately call her, Princess Chunky Thighs.
Princess Chunky Thighs.
She's one of my favorites.
I was an Evelyn guy. I always liked Evelyn. And
That's
yeah,
fair.
I don't know what this movie is going to be, but I know I'm going to go see the hell out of it. But
Adam's full extended name is often cited as Adam Glenn Grayskull.
Oh, okay. Grayskull. There you go.
That's a little downer. Glenn.
Glenn. That's what
Way
you're
to go.
focusing on?
Way to go,
Guy's
Glenn.
last name is Grayskull. Are you kidding?
I mean,
By the power of,
Adam Glenn Grayskull. No.
By the power of me.
By the power of surname. Okay, here's the question I have. Okay, I know there is, the big thing is I have the power. That is the line that gets all the press.
Yeah.
I was never impressed by that. I always loved By the Power of Grayskull, because that started it, right? That started the lightning and all the I'm saying right, like I don't
I gotta be honest with you, until you said By the Power of Grayskull, I was gonna say I have the power.
Everyone says that.
I remember.
By the Power of Grayskull is my favorite.
Yeah, I believe you.
It's like By the Power of Grayskull triggers it, and then we wait, and lightning shoots, and we transform, and
then he has
I
the
have
power. Yeah, he's just letting you know, in case you couldn't tell.
That's when he loses his stockings, and
gets his
when he loses the purple leotard and pink vest. Yeah.
Oh, I like that meme that have you seen that meme where they've shaved it or whatever it's like?
Yes, it was never a short.
Oh God.
But I remember I was talking to a guy at work today about it, and he says, like, yes, I'm pretty sure, Adam ran around in the tights and stuff like that, but then became He-Man. I'm like, yeah, then he dressed in something more manly, like short shorts and a bondage harness. Like, he's a lead singer from Judas Priest. Okay, like, we're all okay with it. Happy Pride, everybody. So yeah, those are mine.
Good choices.
Now, Carly.
Mine seems so
Carly.
boring.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
What do I got here?
As I click it properly. Here you go.
Yep, some of Carly's favorite anti-heroes.
Very good rendering.
That's
Yeah,
really
that was
good.
just the first one. I was like, okay, done.
Yeah.
None of these are on my list. So there you
Yeah, I
go.
forgot about Harley Quinn, honestly. I don't know. She's.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anti-heroes.
it's that weird thing when you put crazy in there of just
Yeah.
like there's different there is a gradient scale of crazy that goes from one end to another of anti-hero versus villain.
That's true. That's true. All right. So you're number 3.
All right. We have Richard B. Riddick, and that was played by Vin Diesel in the Riddick franchise. Basically, I like him because he is a ruthless survivor. He's not a psychopath. He kills without remorse when threatened, but he doesn't murder innocents for fun. He's basically the last guy you'd want to rely on in Pitch Black, yet in the end, he does step up, he risks himself, and he helps save the group after initially considering just ditching their asses. And of course, in the later films, he avenges friends, he protects allies, and even takes on galactic threats. So he has a code, which is don't get in my way, and a soft spot for the worthy or innocent.
It's a great pick because I remember Pitch Black, man. That movie was
so good.
So good because my God, it was unexpected.
Yeah, totally.
Like you didn't know where it was going, and when it got there, it was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So wait, his name is Richard B. Riddick?
I guess so. Like I just had Riddick on there, and then Trey saw it, and he was like, "You have to put his full name." And I was like, "Okay, all right." I was like, "Whatever that is," and he was like, "It's Richard B. Riddick." I was like, "Okay, if you say so."
It's Doctor. I didn't go.
Yeah, right.
So Dick Riddick.
He didn't go to school for nothing. No.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, number 2.
All right. We have Ashley or Ash Williams, who
can't believe you picked that.
Oh, I know. I can't believe it either. Famously played by Bruce Campbell, of course, in the Evil Dead franchise. He is one of the all-time great anti-heroes, in my opinion, because he's the ultimate reluctant, flawed everyman who stumbles into hellish situations, complains the whole way, screws up constantly, and yet still comes out swinging with a chainsaw hand and a shotgun. And plus, he's really good at killing deadites. So
He is.
But yeah.
It's funny the evolution of this character because the first movie was scary as shit.
Oh, yeah.
The second movie also scary as hell. Some comedic aspects like worked its way in because I think they thought, okay, you know what, this is as fun as it is scary. And then the third one, they're like, hey, let's lean right into this. We're having fun.
Yes.
Third one was Dave approved.
Yeah, that's more of like an action adventure.
Yeah. You could watch the stop motion skeletons.
Yeah, they were fine. I mean, like the witch went a little crazy at the end, but I mean, it is what it is.
Good pick. All right, number 1.
All right, then we have Snake Plissken, played by Kurt Russell, of course, in John Carpenter's Escape from New York and Escape from LA. And he is just basically the quintessential great anti-hero because he's battle-hardened, one-eyed outlaw who is anti-authority to the core. He, shreds critical intel at the end of Escape from New York out of disgust for the president's callousness. And he's judgmental of others' survival tactics only when they screw him, making him selfish, yet oddly principled in his individualism. And of course, in Escape from LA, he shuts down all of the power of the world at the end of it as a final fuck you. Because he's just that cool. But yeah, no, he's my favorite.
Yeah, and then he found a cigarette.
Yes.
Heck yeah, Slate Plissken's amazing. And I don't think, like, first of all, don't remake anything like this, but
No.
especially you can't not have Kurt Russell
Oh no.
in that role. It's so good. He made this like perfect.
He really did. I really hope that they decide not to remake it. I hope that they're just like, just kidding. Everything fell through. We're not going to do this anymore. We're not going to mess up your childhood.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear hear about a remake of it, but I heard today, I don't know if you guys know, so originally Spielberg was going to do Jaws 2. Do you know the storyline he was going to use?
Oh no.
So when Quint scratches on the board and tells the tale of the Indianapolis,
Yeah.
that was going to be Jaws 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of like the tale of the Indianapolis going down and the sharks.
I'd watch that.
Like, I'm like, that, yes, totally buy that more than like
Right?
Jaws 3D. They're coming right for us.
Yeah. Which was the one with Mario Van Peebles in it? Was that part 3
Was that 4
or 4? I don't know. It was the one with like the little yellow diving machine or whatever. I don't know.
I think
Anyways,
that's 4
okay.
thing.
Well, 3 was
internet
the underwater park, so it might have been 3.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I heard that today. I was like, yes, do that. Give me that. You know, like, I'll take that Jaws movie. I don't need Megalodon doing Jason Statham.
He didn't even punch it.
Like he just killed a dinosaur the size of a football field in the water.
Oh, come on. You didn't like the Meg? No, I'm kidding.
I liked Ruby Rose.
Did she get eaten or something? Is that why you liked it?
Meg.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, they made Meg.
Yes,
too.
I would like to watch Ruby Rose get eaten. What the hell's wrong with you?
By the shark.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, God. Brad.
What?
God, nothing.
Carly said it. Everybody, Carly
You
said it.
said it.
I was about
No,
to
you
say. I
said
mean, that's you could think that was just a storyline in Orange is the Black.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I haven't seen that
Moving
either.
on.
Yep.
All right. So your hero. Now
Yes.
you said.
I have 2.
All right.
So the
cool.
first one is I guess my favorite hero in a movie.
All right. Is
Right.
it another Kurt Russell?
No.
How did
Wait, what should it have been? Oh God.
You thought it was Jack Burton.
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah.
I thought she was gonna bookend it.
No, I'm
Well,
not
let
that
us see.
cool.
Let
No.
us see.
It's lame. It's just George Bailey.
That's
Okay.
not lame.
That's pure.
That's
Right?
simple.
It is. I love him. I love Jimmy Stewart playing George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life. He is my hero, at least in regards to movies. He stands as one of the greatest movie heroes, and it's not because of grand adventures or superpowers or flawless courage. It's just everyday sacrifices that ripple and, out towards the entire community. He's very selfless. And yeah, he's a good
Perfect
guy.
hero.
He's like
Perfect.
saved people's lives and shit multiple times. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Good dude, old George Bailey.
Yep. And then, of course, my actual biggest hero is my dad.
Yeah.
Of course. I had to put him on here.
Heck yeah.
My dad, Carlos. He was not Hispanic. But his name was Carlos. I don't know why his mom named him that. I guess she liked it. But he was the best.
Yeah, he was. Looks
And
like an important man.
He was. He was very well liked.
And I'm loving the fact that you're all in your Star Trek uniforms.
Right? And those are the OG.
Those are the OG.
That's not,
Little tunic style.
yes, that's not the red shirts from, the other one. These are like the actual, these are not the ones where you're supposed to die. Everybody
It's
else.
a shame because he's rocking the William Riker right there.
I know, right? Well, no, it's funny because we used to tease him saying that he looked like him and, Tom Selleck sometimes.
Heck
So.
yeah. Man, I wish somebody would tease me that I look like
Did he sit in a chair weird? Did
stunning
he
looking
turn
man.
the chair around, step around?
No, he did not do that. Nope. And those
Well,
are my
that's-
heroes.
That's sweet. That's awesome.
That is a fantastic hero. Fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
All right. So I guess I want to see it again. And
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not good at these buttons. All right, Dave. So you watched some stuff?
I watched a plenty.
Plenty.
I read the summary of Obsession, and you know what? I agree. I think the movie sounds absolutely brilliant. I also realized that the sound design of Obsession would scare the ever living crap.
Oh yeah, the sound design is great. It's fantastic.
Like I get there's a couple jump scares here and there, which that would do it. But I think the constant way that the sound goes throughout the whole thing, boy, nope.
Really?
Really.
It's good.
Okay, I haven't seen it yet.
But I
know-
can vouch for the story of it, and I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. That is effed up. Yes, that's okay.
It's really funny too.
Yeah.
There's it's darkly humorous.
I like dark humor.
So
I
yes,
will check
without
this.
seeing it,
I will
I
see
am
it.
vouching for it.
I will go see it. I will see it. I just haven't had time yet. All right. So what did you watch that was not
Alrighty, let me
Obsession?
Take controls here. Alrighty, just your basic starter slide in the blue and gold motif. And we're going to the first thing I watched was I Like Movies. This is a Canadian film from 2022. I saw so many independent stuff this week. It's crazy.
Awesome.
This is about Lawrence Queller. He is a socially inept 17-year-old cinephile who gets a job at a video store. That's the IMDb thing. Basically, this guy is an entitled dick.
I know, he is so unlikable. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen this.
I like
It's-
the movie though.
Yeah, but the kid is everything you like about the kid in Hunt for the Wilder People.
Yeah.
This kid is the opposite. But he's I know these people as the people who always had a goal in mind, but no idea or drive how to get there. So the whole movie, he's like, I'm going to New York. I'm going to NYC Film School. I'm going to be a film dude, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, all right, that's great. And then as everything falls apart around him, he has a lot of why is me. So the lead character is a little bit hateable, but there is a redemption quality to it.
I agree. He kind of redeems himself at the end. He's way less insufferable towards the end.
But
So
if you look at it like as a teenager, listen, there's tons of teenagers like this. I'm going to be a professional football player.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What happened to you? I didn't become a football player. It's a movie. It's even shot like it looks like it's out of the 90s. It is kind of return to the old thing. There's a weird kind of sub story with his boss that's kind of I understand what they're trying to do, and it sounds like I'm shitting on it, but if you like indie films,
I agree.
It is a decent little indie film.
It's definitely worth watching at least once.
Yeah. All right. Next is the same director just came out with this thing called Mile End Kicks. Now this stars Barbie Ferreira. It's not no relation to the Superstore or Barbie movie girl. She used to be on Euphoria. She was the bigger girl that kind of the other girls kind of would tease and put down. She left Euphoria to do what she considered as real art. So Mile End Kicks is now some people were kind of having this as it's an indie version of Almost Famous. Okay. 24-year-old music critic gets romantically involved with the members of an indie band that she decides to publicize. So she is another in the same realm as the first movie. She is a music, she writes for music artists, and she's very, very talented. And so she leaves Toronto to go to Montreal and live there because that's where all the music is happening. And she even works and gets like an advance to write a book about Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill. It's very Canadian, Brad.
Okay.
From the outside looking in, like,
I mean,
it's very Canadian.
you said Montreal, Toronto, and Alanis Morissette. So I mean, you can't get much more Canadian than that.
It's funny because like she moves to Montreal without knowing any French, so it's one of those, like, you know, everybody around kind of looks down on her because she's not, you know, Duolingo and all that.
You know what? That is an accurate depiction. When you go to Montreal and you do not speak French, they look kind of aggravated that English.
How dare you?
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, Frenchie, fuck off.
But it is a good coming of age movie. There's like, she falls in love with this band of, like, it's just an indie band that like, oh, now she's going to be the spokesperson, the publicist for it, and they're going to become big and all that. And it's kind of like similar to the first one where it's, you know, you're just kind of struggling and making your way through.
Cool.
So like, two good little independent Canadian movies, you know, they are flawed, but I'm okay with flaws if I see that you're trying to do something that I haven't seen before.
Cool. And both of those were something you haven't seen before.
Both of them, yeah. I've never seen anything like either of them before. I mean, like, even Be Kind, Rewind, I mean, like, wasn't as true as, you know, I like movies.
Okay.
So like, you don't have to set everything in the video store type thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. The next thing I saw was
Ooh.
Okay.
I know nothing about this.
What is the best way to describe The Crash on Netflix? Now, it's not just The Crash. There are several different documentaries about Mackenzie Shirilla and her boyfriend and their friend. And it is a crash that happens. There's the Netflix documentary, there's a Hulu documentary, and then there is an Apple TV episode of everything.
And then there's all of the YouTube videos that I watched.
So, like, is obviously you said it's a documentary, so it's based upon a true story. What is so intriguing about a car crash?
Okay, so basically what forensics kind of comes up with is the fact that the vehicle got to 100 miles per hour and the brake was never pressed, the steering wheel was never turned, and she basically, while driving, just plowed into a building.
Okay.
Or a sign and then a building. She was buckled up, but the other two weren't, and the other two died, and she didn't.
Okay.
Now, there's all these weird things as you kind of peel away the past, where she was 17, living with her 21-year-old boyfriend, who they were gotten together in high school when she was a freshman and he was a senior.
Yeah.
Now, in this version, they say her boyfriend, Dom, who owns a house at 2021, was trading crypto and doing well in the stock market.
Well,
in Ohio.
And now I will say, and I had heard that too, but I will say, I thought it was his parents. They had like another house on the property that he lived in.
Okay.
It was like, I think it was owned by his parents. But
okay.
The fact that the parents were okay with her living with her boyfriend is pretty concerning already.
It
like,
seems to
17.
be he is the local drug dealer.
Yeah, or something like that, for sure.
In terms of the gifts that he would buy Mackenzie and all that. Mackenzie is your typical
terminally online
Instagram, just absolute, like,
awful.
She's a problem. So like they kind of go back through like her discipline at the school and stuff like that, and like she was a problem.
Okay.
I mean, she was like doing like videos talking about like, oh, the reason why I'm so cool is because I can just do a lot of drugs and not die. Yeah, and her mother, like her parents, like had access to all this. Like, if my parents saw me doing any of this shit while I was growing up, I would have never been able to leave my house. Like, I would have been stuck there.
And there's like a number of text messages between her and her boyfriend of like, you know, I'll kill you, or like I'll just drive us off the road. Like, there's all these weird things. And at the crash scene, so like they use the body cam footage to go up on the crash scene, she gets airlifted out. She is basically unscathed. She kind of shows up to court with a ace bandage on her arm, and that's about it.
I think she like broke her hip or something, or her leg. She did have like fractures to her pelvis, I think, but still, looking at that car, you would think that she would have been way more injured.
When they go to talk with her, they were already saying only a lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
and the police are there trying to talk to her, and she is talking in this twin speak, which is half Bad Albert language, half Pig Latin. And they're talking back and forth. And it's basically like they think they're smarter than everybody else. Where basically, like, she's basically saying, can't we just say I had a seizure at the time?
Yeah. Oh my God.
And then she had this I call white girl disease. Was it like OBM? I think it was. It was basically
something.
It was like, it's like a fainting goat disease where it's just like, oh, my blood sugar gets low and I faint.
Okay.
Yeah, she's an emaciated 80-pound toothpick who, if you don't eat for 3 days, guess what? You're going to pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It like everything just kind of just keeps going back to like, this girl is just fucking nuts.
Well, she had like, what's it called? She had said that she was going to kill herself and all this stuff, threatened to do that if the guy broke up with her. And apparently a week before the crash, she was in that same area and like that same road that she crashed off of, kind of looking like she was casing it, you know what I mean? Like doing a dry run, seeing if she had a long enough strip of, I guess, straight road to get up to those speeds. But her best friend wouldn't testify. She wouldn't even talk to the police, but she signed up for the Netflix and she was interviewed for the Netflix show.
So this is like a very elaborate murder scheme?
I think, honestly, I think she thought they were all going to die. I think she tried to kill herself.
Murder suicide?
I think she did. I think she did.
I think it started that way, but now she is just like...
Oh, yeah, no. Now she's just trying to milk it for all it's worth. She's the victim now. She's like, oh...
The parents are just
in the car with her.
Abhorrent.
Do what?
Said, who were the people in the car with her?
Her boyfriend, and his friend was in the back seat.
Okay.
So
what kind of car was it?
The Toyota Camry.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I was about to say, I know it was a sedan.
You kind of hate yourself for watching it, where it's just like, God, I don't want to give these people any more views or anything. And you're just like, God, it's just bad people. And like her mom was taking like calls and emails about modeling stuff while her daughter was like on the stand. And
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a couple of days after the accident and shit. She's like, oh, yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Like a modeling agency was like reaching out to her and her mom was responding to it like she was her. And
so like jump on your 15 minutes of fame kind of thing.
It's crazy. And like, there's been, she hasn't exactly been a model citizen in jail. I mean, like, I know it feels like I'm giving something away. I'm not, but it's one of those, like, you're surprised that the DA couldn't come up with more.
Yeah.
But, but now you have like little twinks and tweens that are like, oh, I'm on Team McKenzie. And like, I know, but it's one of those things of like, she's an influencer and
she's flavor of the week.
And it's funny because like they interview her at the end and it is the most robotic, obviously like, I have studied, I have memorized this. Like,
Stage.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And it was funny. Like, it's not funny, but in like the final thing where people are getting their final say at court, her mom is talking
Oh
about
God,
just
she's
how
terrible. Oh, bless you.
Sorry.
I've been sneezing all show.
Yeah, the mom gets up and says, "Oh, my poor Mackenzie, and even the judge is like,
I've
Your
heard a
poor
lot about your
Mackenzie.
daughter.
yeah, there's two
Yeah.
kids dead."
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about them, the
So.
two kids that died.
There's a deep well of TikToks and YouTubes and just a million things. It just
Yeah.
if you want to waste a good bit of your life to just see, I mean, listen, I did, but it's one of those things of like, yeah, okay, I
Car
agree.
crash. Hard
Yep.
to look away.
Yeah.
All right, next. That was from Leftover, but I knew Carly and I had seen it, so I wanted to bring it up just because
I'm glad you did.
I watched that on like a Saturday morning and was angry at myself
Yeah.
all day long. It just. But next, I saw Tuner.
Yes.
This
You were excited about this last
I was
week.
excited beforehand because I think everybody they put the trailers did this justice where they laid out the idea, but not what everything is.
Okay.
And it's basically a talented piano tuner who suffers from hyperoculus, discovers an unexpected aptitude for cracking safes, turning his life upside down. So basically, he has super sensitive hearing from something that happened to him as a kid. So he has to wear almost like earplugs that filter out a lot of like the noise and everything like that. And then he has noise canceling headphones that go over that when there's like other things. But with his super sensitive hearing comes the ability to be an expert piano tuner. So he is apprenticing under Dustin Hoffman's tutelage of being a great, piano tuner. He meets a very talented pianist who wants to be a composer. And basically they fall in love and stuff happens to the point that he needs cash quick, and he develops a relationship with somebody that figures out, well, he figures out early that he can crack safes with his hearing because he can hear the pin drop within the safe.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the story takes off.
Cool.
So good. This is.
Oh yeah.
Again, I
didn't know what you were thinking about it. The way you were kind of teeing it up.
I was
I'm
trading
like,
back and forth with Chad because Chad saw it on a mystery movie thing, and I was like,
cool.
"Yes, I want to see it." And it's like they just don't make movies like this anymore,
Yeah.
where it's just like, "Here's the story, here's the characters. Okay, we'll throw a little twist into it. What does that do?" But the whole thing is, I'm in a world that I know nothing about, learning about things that I know nothing about, and just absolutely enjoying every little bit of it.
Sweet.
So, like, I highly recommend it. Listen, I don't think there is the need to go out and see it in the theaters other than, yes, you should support art, but I get it. It's not really showing a lot of places. When it comes out on streaming, definitely look this one up. I think it's like an hour 45. It's kind of like that perfect time, perfect everything. There's great acting in it. Yeah. So,
who's the tuner himself?
His name is Leo Woodall.
Okay.
So I don't know if you necessarily know him.
He looks like Ryan Felipe.
I thought it was the guy from Stranger Things.
Yeah, like he was in. Let's see.
Eddie?
He's the other guy, the brother, the half brother. Sorry.
Yeah, he was in one of the White Lotuses. I don't know what season.
Okay.
I think it was the last season. He was one of the kids in White Lotus. Yeah, he really hasn't been in much.
Cool.
But yeah, it's really good. He was in Nuremberg with Russell Crowe, but he was just kind of like a soldier on the side type thing.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, really talented work by him. And then a couple great reveals. So I'll move on. I don't want to spoil anything because it's just so good.
All right, cool.
Next, my last thing I saw is a movie is going to be good when one of these shows up in the first act. Okay. Now, this is a wooden Chinese training dummy for Kung Fu.
A Wing Chun thing.
Yeah. Most notably, if you remember Rumble in the Bronx, IP or Ip Man, however you pronounce it. I think it was in the remake of Karate Kid.
Yeah.
So first part is if one of those shows up in the first act, a movie is going to be good.
Yeah, man.
You compound that with this guy shows up.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Brad, there it is.
Shut up.
Yeah. So this guy's name is Yaya Ruin, I believe.
Ruin.
He is in everything, and he looks slightly different, but the same in everything.
Well, he was in The Raid. He was in John Wick. He was in Boy Kills World, and he's amazing.
Yep, he's in Star Wars Episode 7.
Yeah, and he did no karate.
Yeah, again, he's part of the Raid stunt team. He's also a stunt coordinator. But again, for those of you listening audio, as soon as you see him, you know him.
Oh yeah.
So when you put those two together, and he is actually not a lead, he's it's a supporting character. I got to see this as the mystery movie.
Nice.
Now, there's very few yes, all right. Bruce Lee revolutionized everything. All right, where he made karate movies popular and all of that. Okay, then Jackie Chan comes and he adds a comedic element or something about that. And then someone like Tony Jaa comes in and changes everything because it's just the style of fighting he has. And yes, I know I'm leaving out tons of amazing people.
Yes.
But just in my lifetime, there's been certain people who have changed this over. The Furious uses a level of Kung Fu what basically comes into dancing, where the Steve Rogers fight in the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now reduce the size of the elevator in half.
Oh,
so you basically have two guys fighting in an elevator, and how do you go about doing that? Now remove the elevator. So all these fights are happening in almost like a dance form, where they're so close to each other that they can only do certain types of moves.
Okay.
And it's something that, I'm not going to say I've never seen anything like this, but I really haven't seen anything like it.
Okay.
And then they throw in a couple extra types, whereas you have that close moving, and then, if you look in that bottom right picture, there's a real big guy. Yes. And he's just it's almost like a video game where it's well, it takes a lot to put down the big guy.
Yeah, the boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
The basic story is kids are taken and rich people are profiting on them. The wrong kid is taken, and the main character, who is mute, has to go get his daughter.
Cool.
And then there's a secondary thing of two reporters who are, trying to expose the whole thing. And one of the reporters goes missing. He has to find his wife, who's the other reporter. So it's two different stories, a lot of awesome fighting. Amazing. If you love action fighting, I'm trying to remember the last time I had a really good dropout, I'm trying to remember, there was one where they were going up in this red carpeted thing that they were fighting the whole way. I don't know if it was a Tony Jaa or there was another guy in between, but
could be.
I haven't had anything just wow me like this since Tony Jaa came on. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Well, I just watched, I saw a clip on Twitter, and it was the dude hitting a bunch of other
with
dudes
a sledgehammer. Yep. So I'll call back and check out Sledge.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a great online video of an ice fight, a fight in an ice factory with a sledgehammer.
All right. Well, I just saw that little clip and I said, "What the hell is this?" And then
I'm in my seat. I'm like, Brad would like this. Brad would like that. Oh my god, Brad's gonna really, wow, Brad's gonna like that too. Brad, like, so I'm just trying to watch a movie. Brad, get out of my mind.
I watched the trailer and I'm like, oh my god. And I was like, where do I watch this? Can I stream this? And it's not out yet. And so I will probably travel far to go see this in the theater.
Yeah, this is pretty kick-ass, man.
That's
so it's the
so
Furious.
Awesome.
Terrible name, but it's one of those, like, because I know I keep putting the in front of every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, the Furious, the what, the angry, the obnoxious, like, what is that name? And then I have to go and do the IMDb search of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon to find the one guy that I know.
That it looks right up my alley. So when you text me, he says, "Man, this movie I just saw is definitely for you." And then as soon as I saw the fighting dummy, and then I saw that guy, I'm like, "Oh my, you prick! You got to see a freaking movie." Well, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely go and check that out. So some good stuff to watch, man.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
This week. Action, everything was great. I didn't watch anything too special. I was on from last week a short film kick. So I typed in short films, high rate short films, and an anime came up. And I'm like, cool, I love me some cartoons. So let's click on this. And it is Robot on the Road. About a hitchhiking robot who gets picked up by a woman who's riding in a trailer because he is trying to get to a city to have maintenance done on him. So because she is a good Samaritan, she picks him up. Now, this robot is a super fucking perv and uses cameras to spy on this woman as she's showering in her underwear, getting dressed, and blogs about it. Puts shit online. Yes.
What list have you have put yourself on like 20 different Brad, this is not a show. This is a warning that you've now been put on 10 different lists.
Oh my god. I was like, what the hell is this? Now I saw a clip of this a long time ago, and somebody, like, it was just such fluid and smooth animation that somebody said that, like, it's all hand drawn, and they said somebody thought that this was rotoscoped. It was so perfect. And so when I was watching this, I saw the scene that they were talking about. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, this is that movie. And yeah, no, it's got this robot that's got this little handheld, would have been a phone, and he's like uploading pictures of women that he supposedly scores with. Now, if you see in the bottom left, that's him sweating oil when he gets caught, but this woman does not throw him out. And it's like, oh, I mean, the animation was beautiful, but that's the story. And I was like, this is weird. I don't like this at all.
And it's such a innocent name. Like Robot on the Road sounds like something that Disney produced in the 50s.
This is not Disney. This is not Disney. No, it's about some perverted fuck robot that takes nudie pictures.
So where does one watch said Robot on the Road?
Yeah, I want to. Where is it at? Okay.
YouTube.
I thought we were going to play a little like audio stinger there.
No. So I mean, the animation was cool, but I thought, what the fuck is this? Why would you make this? You know, it's just fucking weird, and it made me feel weird. Didn't feel good. So everybody watch it. Feel bad with me.
Oh.
Yeah. But the next thing I watch, make everybody feel good, and that is Spider Noir. Nicolas Cage's first foray into television, as he plays private investigator Ben Reilly, who also has spider powers.
What version did you watch?
Black and white.
Did you look at it in color at all? Because
Nope.
okay, because we started episode 1 in black and white. I was like, holy shit, Nicolas Cage looks old.
He is
And I
old.
was like, I know. And then I was like, and then we put it in color. I was like, oh, he looks better in color.
Does he look better in color?
He doesn't look as harsh. Like, I guess
Yeah.
the lines on his face, I don't know.
Okay.
But obviously, I feel like black and white would be the way to watch it.
It was for us. I watched it with my roommates. We only watched 2 episodes because it was going to be like originally myself and my landlady. I said, well, no, this Spider Noir is coming out. I want to check it out. And she's okay. When do you want to watch it? I said Thursday. And then my other 2 roommates said, yeah, we want to watch it too. So I said, all right, well, it's barbecue. We'll eat and then we'll watch Spider Noir. And as I'm barbecuing, they come out and they say, it's a TV show. And I'm like, yeah. They said, we thought it was a movie. I'm like, no, it's a TV show. She's, well, I can maybe watch 2 episodes. I'm like, all right, then we'll watch 2 episodes. They said, well, don't watch it without me. So here I am kind of hamstrung that every Thursday
No.
for the next few weeks,
Barbecue
we're
in black and white.
I'm going to watch 2 episodes. Now I've committed to this and I'm actually glad that I'm doing this because God damn it, I love this so much. This was so much fun and it was so cool that I don't want to just binge it and watch the whole thing and then it's done. I want to parse this out because Nick Cage in whatever setting this is, you can tell, like, you want to say the 20s or the 30s, Depression era, Prohibition. There's enough little Easter eggs. If you do know anything of Spider-Man's lore, you can pick up on certain names. They're like, oh, that's this person. That's this person. This person can do this. This person has allegiance with that. So it is kind of laid out for you that if you are a Spider fan, which everybody is, even if you're not, you know enough, that you can follow the breadcrumbs. And of course, it is the reluctant hero of, oh, I'm not going to be a spider person. I'm just a dude now. Well, that don't last long because you're a fucking spider dude. So fucking spider dude up. Quit this shit. Stop pretending you're normal when you're not. Like power, responsibility, all that crap. But like really love the first 2 episodes. Can't speak to the rest of it, but I really enjoyed it. Carly, you watched a couple episodes?
I watched about 15 minutes of the first episode.
Oh yeah, you didn't like it?
I mean, I did not like it. I can't remember what I was. Listen, I can't remember what I was doing that night. I was like, I'm not really feeling this right now, so I'll probably pick it back up. I would like to watch it.
Yeah, that's cool.
I didn't dislike it.
It's one of those things that once like I was in because I loved Spider Noir. I didn't read the comics or anything, but I did like him from the Into the Spider-Verse, the character from the trench coat to the rest. I thought it was just a very cool aesthetic, and I didn't do that. That just kind of happened. That was weird. Okay.
Was that all that you watched?
That's all I watched.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really much get to watching too much there, but it was fun. It was fun. So now I'm trying to find what you watched. I think that's it there. So we're gonna try. You ready?
Yes.
All right. This might be Spider Noir again, everybody. So I don't even know.
It's not. Oh, that's right.
I mean, I might have fucked up and might hit the wrong button here.
Fair. That's fair.
All right. What did you check out?
What do we have first?
Delete some of mine there.
All right. So before Iron Lung, I will say, well, actually, I'll tell you later. So Iron Lung, watch this. My son has been asking. He's like, when is this movie going to come out? I can't wait to watch it, Mom. I can't wait for you to watch it because he watched it with Trey in the theaters, and it finally came out, and we bought it and we watched it. And
oh no.
It's about 30 minutes too long. It's not a bad movie by any means. It's, there were certain aspects that I really liked about it. It's got some cosmic horror, which is really cool. I mean, it's obviously it's contained in this one location, pretty much just this submarine or whatever. that's on this planet just full of blood. It was pretty interesting, but like I said, it's about 30 minutes too long. I kind of wish they had tightened it up a little bit. Markiplier is good in it. He was fine. Didn't have a problem with any of the acting. The writing was fine. The way that it was shot was pretty interesting. But again, it's like this movie is almost 2 hours long, I think. It might be about 2 hours. And I'm just like, at a certain point, you really do start to feel it. And I'm like, when is this movie going to end? But I mean, I say all that, but I still think it was like really pretty good, especially considering that it was, written, directed, and put together by Markiplier from YouTube. So.
It made some money though, didn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I think it did pretty well. I didn't go see it, but they saw it in theaters, and then we bought it. So he got money from us twice. So I'm
glad your son liked it.
I'm happy that he made the movie and that it was successful like it was. I hope that he does another one.
Very cool. Yeah, I like when a YouTube guy gets to expand on his vision and it works.
I think it's a listen. This is the thing that we've been growing for years.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is just
You
like
created
no,
it.
just do it.
Yep.
Just do it. Make it.
You can.
And he did it.
You have the ability. I mean, you got a phone and a YouTube account. You can make a fucking movie. Might need some money, some actors, but whatever.
Yeah, man. Again, do it on the cheap. Do it on the cheap and you figure stuff out, and it usually comes out better.
Normally, that's cool. Iron Lung, yeah. I haven't seen this. Not really my thing, but I'm glad your son liked it.
Oh yeah. Oh, he loved it the second time that he watched it too. He was super excited for me to watch it.
That's cool. I love that.
All right. Then the next movie that I watched was Over Your Dead Body. And this is actually directed by one of the members of the Lonely Island, like comedy music group. I did not know that until I looked it up tonight. I was like, oh, okay, that dude. But this movie, it basically stars Samara Weaving. It's got Jason Segel in it, Timothy Olyphant, and Juliette Lewis. It's basically a dysfunctional married couple retreats to a secluded cabin to repair their relationship, but each of them secretly plots to murder the other. And then it just I called the ending and kind of what would happen within like the first 10 minutes. So I feel like it's pretty telegraphed, but the way that we get there was pretty fun. It was very dark. As in like there's some fucked up shit that happens, but it's also darkly comedic. Mm-hmm. So I think they did a pretty good job with balancing both of those. And yeah, I mean, there's only like one or two nitpicks and I can't even remember what they are now. I think it was just some silly parts or whatever, like, okay, that's a little ridiculous, but it is actually very, very gory too. There are some definite scenes of like gore in it, which I was not expecting.
Cool.
But yeah, no, this is a pretty fun one, especially with how it was filmed. And like, I don't want to give too much away, especially with talking about any of the other characters, because it kind of throws you for a loop maybe halfway through it. You're like, oh, we're going to get somebody else's perspective now, or like this group of characters, and kind of see how that's woven into it or whatever. So it was fun.
They did it for $14 million.
Oh, okay.
Is this on like Prime or?
I think it's just available to rent, but I watched it on Plex.
Cool.
Because Coach put it on there for me.
Plex.
Actually, I'm going to watch this too because, like Chad was
scary.
Chad was big on this one.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I would definitely recommend it, especially if you like fucked up shit with visceral like type gore in certain. It's not throughout it. There's just certain scenes, but oh boy, there's one scene, and I'm not going to ruin it, but I was like, I was like, please don't go there. And thank God they did not go there. I was like, if they go there, I think I may have to turn off this movie.
Oh, Jesus.
I
Okay.
don't know if I can finish it, but they didn't go there. So I was like, oh, thank God. Thank you. So, yeah.
Distributed by IFC Films.
Oh.
So, like, I mean, it did not do well in the box office. I mean, it was a losing, but this is one that.
Did it come out in theaters? I didn't even know.
Yeah, it only did like $2 million in theaters.
Yeah,
on a $14 million budget. But like, I think this was like, I want to say this was right around like Project Hail Mary.
Oh, okay.
And there was probably another horror movie, and this is like, it's not quite a horror movie. It's more of a movie that horrific things happen.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd say that too.
Yeah, I do want to watch this. I like Jason Segel and Samara Weaving.
Well, and it was funny when Juliette Lewis shows up eventually. Trey was like, "Good God, she looks rough." And I was like, "Well, she's older." And he's like, "Well, how old?" And he goes, "How old do you think she is?" I was like, "I don't know, 52." And he's like, "Damn, you're dead on. She's 52." he's like, "That's a hard 52." I was like,
she was in not Ladybugs, not Lady Killers, soccer lost show where the girls they end up on like a weird
Yellow Jackets. Yeah, Yellow Jackets.
Yellow
Jackets.
Jackets.
There you go.
She was on that, and she was looking. And listen, I love her.
She's still great.
She's currently on Broadway doing Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Of course you would know that. Of course you would fucking know that.
Listen, man, you want to see something good? Like Luke Evans doing Frankenfurter is actually quite impressive.
It is. I would watch that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your time there, Carly.
Oh, no, you're fine. I just went ahead and finished my drink. You're good.
Dave's rambling. Time to drink.
Yeah. I just finished
Get your coughs and sneezes out.
I polished it off.
Sweet. Well, what else did you polish off?
That's none of your business. Okay.
I did not mean that the way it sounded.
I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways, before we actually watched before we watched Backrooms, I took both of my kids to go see Obsession the day before. And of course, there were 2 scenes where I had to cover their eyes. But other than that, they both really liked Obsession. And really quick before I talk about Backrooms, I meant to bring this up earlier, but Obsession actually got even more money the 3rd week. Like it's got more money.
It's a juggernaut.
Yeah, right? It's crazy. I think the only other time that's happened was the last time that it happened was with E.T., was that it made more money the 3rd consecutive week or whatever. Right. So everybody go see Obsession.
I think I might have to.
But anyways, getting back to Backrooms, the next day we went and saw Backrooms. And this is directed by Kane Parsons. Everybody's talking about how he's so young. He's 20 years old. Starring Chiwetel Ejiofor and Reynat Reinsve. Yeah, I think I said that. Reinsve. I think I said it right. Anyway, she's French, I think. But I guess this is what IMDb says. It says, after a therapist patient disappears into a dimension beyond reality, she must venture into the unknown to save him. And yeah, I don't want to give too much away about this, but
not Dave approved.
No, actually, you know what, Dave?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You know what? I probably can't do this either because I've got a huge phobia about getting lost.
Chairs? Okay. Okay.
Chairs? What?
I'm joking.
Like I did the backstory and like how it came from the 4chan thing, and like I'm like, yeah. Here's why, Carly. I don't mean to hijack your time, but
no, you're fine.
I close alone a lot of times.
Oh, so, okay, that's
like
fair.
In terms of I am in a cavernous building that the lights are all out by myself. Right. Yeah, so when I was I'm like, yes, I'm going to spoil it for myself. And yep, it feels a lot like it's a whole movie of the spider section in Enemy, but I know it's not.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I need to see that. I haven't seen it. I've
you've
heard
never
about
seen-
it.
Okay.
I know Jake Gyllenhaal's in it, and it's like fucked up. And wait, is that the one where he's like got the doppelganger?
No,
that a different
that's
one?
Jesse Eisenberg.
No. I think it is that. Well, maybe it's a different.
It's
with
a
Jake
Enemy
Gyllenhaal
with
in
Jake
it.
Gyllenhaal.
It's
Yeah.
a Villeneuve movie. I will look it up as I give you back your time. I'm sorry to
Okay.
hijack it.
No, you're fine. But yeah, this one, and it's really funny to see how people are reacting to this movie, because I've seen people say that they absolutely love it, and then I've seen people say this is dog shit, and I definitely don't think it's dog shit. It was genuinely creepy. There were some creepy parts. I think it's one of those movies where you may not know exactly how you feel about it right afterwards. You kind of have to digest it a little bit and think about it. It's more cerebral, and I really do like a lot of the concepts that they had, and it was very interesting. I knew basically next to nothing about the Backrooms other than it was like creepypasta, just the bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'd seen like the teaser trailer for this, so I didn't have anything spoiled, but I mean, there were some genuinely creepy parts. I like the fact that it takes place in 1990. So it's more analog horror. You've got some found footage parts in it, which were probably the creepiest parts. But I'd say especially like the beginning up until maybe the last fourth of the movie. The last fourth of the movie, it kind of goes off the rails a little bit, but not in a bad way. Just in a like, what the fuck is going on kind of way. And but again, you have to kind of think about it. And then, of course, I watched some videos afterwards because I wanted to know more lore about it, because it was so cute. Ben was like telling me stuff while we were watching it. He's like, oh, that's a blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't know what that means, buddy, but I know you're excited. But it was just super cute, because after this movie, I asked him, I was like, which one do you like more, Obsession, or did you like Backrooms more? He's like, I really did like Obsession. It was really good, but I think I like Backrooms more. It's just more up my alley. I was like, so yeah.
Awesome.
I would say I would definitely give Obsession probably a 9 out of 10, and this would be more like a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10.
Okay. I'm down with that. I don't know. Like I said, I probably can't go to theater to see this because, like I said, I've got this phobia about getting lost, being trapped kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a legit phobia or if I'm just a big pussy, but regardless, watching the trailer and just the desperation. Like, I've never gone this far before. It just made me a little uncomfortable. So I'm like, yeah. I'll watch this when I can pause it and take a walk.
That's the Dave. I've learned another way to watch it, which is, I said it to you guys last night. If I watch someone else watching the movie, I can get through it.
We all got our tricks. Oh
man! And you were right. It is the doppelganger. Danny Villeneuve, with Jake Gyllenhaal, Manet Laurent, and Isabella Rossellini.
Oh,
Isabella Rossellini, I like her. All right, what else do you watch?
Was that it? I think that was it. That's all I watched. I know.
Wow.
I know.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, like I said, Obsession is definitely on my list. After He-Man, they're basically the same movie, if you think about it. What are you guys gonna watch?
I might go see Scary Movie. What is that, 6? Is that part 6?
I think they are kind of. They're saying it's a return to normal, but it's not.
Oh.
Yeah. I will not be getting the popcorn, but
you don't need a bomb.
I am curious to see if it is a working device.
Apparatus.
That's right. It's a bong. Okay.
Yeah.
About that.
Seriously, I'm gonna go to a Regal and I'll take the bong full of popcorn.
Yeah, right. How do you even eat that? What did you have to do? Like pour it out?
I mean,
it's got to be worse than a Pringles can, right?
Most of these popcorn buckets are
Or just
not
for
actually
fun. No,
Yeah, I mean, like
just for show.
you go back to the ultimate thing that started this whole thing, which was the Dune popcorn.
Yeah,
Dune.
right.
Yeah, the popcorn bucket.
The Dune,
the popcorn
Dune
bucket.
fleshlight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'll probably try and do both He-Man and Scary Movie.
That's cool. That's
So,
cool. Well,
Brad, I do got one more thing.
oh yes, God damn it! I keep on forgetting about this. Your fancy
It's okay,
shirt.
it's no problem.
God. I'm the
This
worst.
one,
I'm the worst.
this one I actually did not forget.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I did not do this one while we were talking today. So this one was I did remember ahead of time.
Okay, well, let us see.
All right. Let us see. I'm not seeing anything.
It's up there.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay. I'm just.
I
Oh,
don't see
wait.
anything.
Sorry. Let's do this. God damn it.
We're gonna get
Awful.
there.
It's
We'll
the
do it.
all.
There
There
we
we
go.
go. All right, same old title thing, but basically all that we're here for is the best Hawaiian shirts in TV and film. It's an updated list. It's updated weekly. So we've had two in the past. We've had the Tom Selleck Magnum PI. We've had the Everybody's Tied to Goonies. One, the chunk shirt that was also in
Jurassic
Deadpool
Park.
and Jurassic Park. But now this week we are sticking with Disney. Not sticking with. We are going to Disney, and we are going Dale from Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. The bright red Hawaiian shirt with Red Hot Chili Peppers
Symbols on it.
So,
That's a good shirt. Have you ever seen anybody wear this in the wild?
I mean, if you go to Disney, you will. I guarantee you there'll be a minimum of 5 people wearing that shirt.
Probably.
So I mean, but I have actually seen this in the wild, but it's usually been at like Disney events. So
Okay.
we took one of the my buddy's kids to Disney on Ice. And,
okay. A few guys rocking the
that type of thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yep, I will actually put this one on Twitter as well of just an updating list of Hawaiian shirts that have tied to TV.
Perfect. I love it.
There's the old saying from The Simpsons of there's only two type of people that wear
Hawaiian shirts.
Big fat party
guys
and gay guys.
And Bart doesn't look like a big fat party guy.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It's the episode John Waters was in. It's a classic Simpsons episode. So is there anything else anybody is looking forward to?
Is there anything else coming out? Like we hit the top ones. Is there anything else coming out?
I think it's currently running. I want to see. It was a Widow's Bay, which is a pseudo horror thing on Apple.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Have you guys heard of the German thing Dark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I haven't watched it.
No, me neither. A coworker, we were just jawing back and forth about movies and TV, and he's like, "Have you seen Dark?" And I'm like, "Nope." And I think he told me about it before, and I never watched. But he keeps on pestering, so I will have to watch it. So I'll give that a think. That's just on Netflix, so I'll give that a shot.
I don't have Netflix. Boo. It's
Is it
too
on Plex?
expensive. I don't know. I'll have to check.
How much is Netflix?
I don't. Isn't it like $20 now or some shit? Or like
24.
Oh my
Are you
god,
shitting me?
24!
I think I'm paying 24 now. I also have the ability to you can watch it in not multiple places, but
okay.
But basically I get it so that my parents can watch it as well.
Okay. Ask me how much I pay for Netflix, for a legit Netflix. It's not pirated or anything.
$15.99.
$10.99.
What?
Lower.
$12.99.
Lower.
$9.99.
$7.99.
What? For what version? Do you have to have ads and stuff?
Yeah, just at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
Okay, now
But and that's Canadian, so it's
I was
like
going to say this is what
$4.
pisses
Okay,
me
so it's
off
probably like
because it's $5.75 if you convert that
Mhm.
to the US dollar.
Yeah. If you guys told me $20
And you
fucking
get,
dollars,
like-
fuck that.
And you get way more. Like I've been on when with like a VPN.
Mhm.
And like if you go on
Oh.
with a VPN on Netflix and
Yeah, you
VPN
get
to
a bunch of
Canada,
stuff.
there's everything on there.
Yeah, we get a lot of independent movies and all that various things. Yeah. And it's cheaper. It's the only thing we have over you guys, for fuck's sakes. Come on. That's it. That is it. We pay more for gas and everything too. So I'll trade it for Netflix, I guess.
It all balances out in the wash.
I don't think it does. I think one of us is getting fucked.
Yeah.
Well, I think collectively we all are. But
Well, we
Yeah.
all.
I mean, it's
Welcome to
just
North
a matter
America,
by whom.
everybody. All right. On that happy note, thanks for joining us. Thanks for talking about your anti-heroes and your heroes, guys. And well, we'll see you next week. And Carly will have a new episode, and everybody will chime in. Hey, man, you come up with the best topics. Okay.
Well, I have help sometimes, not just me.
Well, take credit, because we'll on our group chat we'll type, how about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? Then Carly, I don't know, hey, let's do this, and we're like, yes, that is better. That is better than the couple hours Dave and I have fucked around with. So keep on keeping on, Carly, and we'll see you guys.
Let's do terrible hairdos of the 80s in movies.
So many.
Yeah,
All of
let's do anti-heroes instead. Sounds great.
I like it. I like it. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Yep, where we do bad hairdos of the 80s.
That's right.
Here it is. We're not doing it. We might do it if Carly suggests it and we forget about it.
I
guess.
won't, don't worry.
Goodbye.
Bye.